28 minutes after 7 o'clock. Nice looking Friday morning, and it's Friday, so it's nice looking +1. Let's see, 28 minutes after 7, it's Friday, October 18th, 2019, and let me do the quick amateur weatherman thing. 63 degrees right now. Temperatures are only expected to reach 75 today. There is rain in the forecast, like a 90% chance we'll see rain today, and that rain is expected to continue till tomorrow or through tomorrow. So today, tomorrow, looks like rainy days with highs tomorrow around 81, highs on Sunday around 84, with really no mention of rain on Sunday. Good morning, Robin. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning, Larry. How are you?
I'm pretty good over here.
Excellent.
It's Friday.
Yes, it is.
Why do I like Fridays so much? I don't know why I like Fridays so much. I just like Fridays so much. 7:35, we will open up the phone lines and we will talk about things in the news and share stories with you. And I want to make sure that you know some of the things that are happening tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. And also looking ahead to Veterans Day, there's a few things. So I kind of do a little bit of a community calendar thing, I guess, before we get started with the news. I thought Superman landed in the room. Remember when he jumped into the window?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Galen Unold will be on with us at 8:05. Galen, of course, is the go-to guy when we have questions about donating blood. He's with LifeSouth Community Blood Center. He's also our go-to guy when it comes to talking about sports. And tonight he does the game, the high school game of the week. Do you remember who Vanguard is playing tonight?
Lake Minneola Hawks at Lake Minneola High School.
Listen to you. Yeah. And we're also going to talk to Galen. Do we have an 820? Oh, man.
Yeah, we do. I'm sorry.
All right. We have an 820. No offense to the guy, but I have something I wanted to share with Galen. I'll do it another day. All right, let's just move forward. You know what we got today. We got a bunch of stuff. We'll be right back. This is WOCA.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. Kurdish forces in northern Syria are being shelled, according to a Fox source with them in the region, who says a ceasefire announced by Vice President Pence yesterday is absolutely not being enforced. President Trump said yesterday,
"We have a tremendous situation worked out in so many different ways, and it's an honor to have been involved in it."
The deal was for a 5-day ceasefire to allow Kurds to pull back. White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney says he's being misconstrued after saying President Trump withheld military aid to Ukraine to force an investigation into whether Ukraine was behind the hack of a Democratic National Committee server in 2016, not Russia.
Did he also mention to me in the past the corruption related to the DNC server? Absolutely. No question about that. But that's it. And that's why we held up the money.
A senior Justice Department official tells Fox if the White House was withholding aid in regards to the cooperation with any investigation, that's news to us. America's listening to Fox News.
Napa know-how.
Why should you buy a 99-cent Napa bag? Because it's no ordinary bag. It can save you 20% on 3 or more items you can fit inside. Some call that magic. Others say it's the 8th wonder of the world. But whatever it is, it's the best way to save you 20% on brakes, filters, wipers, and more. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores while supplies last. Minimum 3 items. Exclusions apply. Offer ends 10/31/19.
Panera has new breakfast wraps. And yeah, they're an easy on-the-go start to your day. But these are no microwave and go wraps. These are slow-smoked Chipotle chicken, egg, and avocado go-getters. They're maple bacon, eggy smoked Gouda bundles of portable bliss. And they all pair perfectly with our new cold brews. All this can be yours in an instant with rapid pickup. For breakfast that's fast, not fast food. Panera, food as it should be.
Rep Today, a one-day reptile event in Gainesville, October 26th, is at the Wyndham Garden at 2900 Southwest 13th Street. Call 863-268-4273 or go to www.repticon.com for more information and to purchase tickets. It may not be Jurassic Park, but you'll encounter live animals and see thousands of reptiles and other exotic animals. Again, that's October 26th at Wyndham Garden in Gainesville, because kids of all ages love reptiles. Rep Today.
Some sun giving way to increasing clouds on this Friday, with a high between 76 in the northern part of the zone to 83 in the south. And Friday night will be cloudy and humid with periods of rain, lows ranging from 67 in the northernmost part of the zone to 76 in the south. Saturday will be cloudy, breezy, and humid with showers and even a thunderstorm, the high 82 to 86. And for Sunday, partly sunny, warm and humid. There can be a shower or thunderstorm in spots in the afternoon, high 85 to 89. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Here is your 1-minute news brief. The Florida Highway Patrol is reporting that a hit-and-run accident left a 14-year-old girl from Micanopy dead and another 14-year-old girl in critical condition. Police are looking for an older model Ford pickup truck or Bronco missing its driver's side mirror. Tropical storm warnings have been issued for Florida's Gulf Coast from Yankeetown to the Panhandle as the National Hurricane Center tracks potential tropical storm Nestor. A former 28-year-old New Smyrna Beach high school teacher was arrested yesterday after authorities accused her of sexual misconduct with a 16-year-old male student. The Coast Guard is searching for a small plane in the Gulf of Mexico after a trauma surgeon flew the aircraft hundreds of miles beyond its intended destination. Key West's sensual annual Fantasy Fest celebration begins today, kicking off 10 days of festivities, and Disney World has added Cheetah Rivera and Warwick Davis to its list of celebrity narrators for this year's Candlelight Processional at Epcot. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
And now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
Are you overwhelmed by the complexity of promoting your business online? Do you feel like your business is getting left behind in a world that's changing way too fast? Hi, I'm Michael Warren, co-founder of USA for Sale and Brick City Digital Marketing, and I've got good news for you. I'd like to invite you to a special seminar in Ocala on October 30th. This one-time event will give you the tools you need to succeed in the local digital marketplace. Our team is going to guide you through the process of attracting, gaining, and retaining new clients using smart digital marketing. We're going to keep it simple and give you a plan you can put to work immediately. And as our guest, we're going to give you more than $500 in free promotion with absolutely no obligation. We'll also be offering incredible discounts on digital marketing opportunities you won't get anywhere else. Tickets are just $89 and lunch is included. For more information, visit brickcity.com and use promo code RADIO to save 10% on your ticket price. Seats are limited, so visit brickcity.com today.
All right, thank you. 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Robin, when do we set the clocks back? That's got to be soon, right?
November, I think it's the first Sunday.
Because it's still, like, dark, like when it should be light, and so we got to fix that. I've always had mixed feelings about whether we should do the one time zone thing or the one, whatever, the whole, never changing the clocks anymore.
November 3rd.
We voted for that, right? We
voted,
we
did.
But it has to be approved by Congress or whatever.
Yeah. It was moved by one of the presidents, by Bush. Yeah, because it used to be on Shannon's birthday, because that's when we go to Halloween Horror Nights.
Correct, yeah.
And now it's November 3rd, so
right.
spring ahead, fall back.
For those of you, Shannon is Robin's daughter.
Yes, she
and
is.
Her birthday is the 22nd.
She's beautiful.
Sharing with the listeners who don't know your lineup.
Yeah, there are some that don't know, but you know.
All right, let's today at 9:30, from 9:30 till 10:30 today is the show called Trader's Paradise. This is the show where you can call in and advertise things that you have for sale for free. You don't have to. I mean, your stuff isn't for free, but to advertise on the radio is for free. Mm-hmm. As long as you're an individual and not a business.
Exactly.
If you have a pawn shop, pawn shops love that kind of a show. So if you have a pawn shop and you want to get an ad on there, you just need to call Tish and she'll set you up with that. But
yeah,
there is a price for that one.
Yes, there is.
But anyway, if you're selling a bicycle, a car, or if you're selling, that Wonder Ring that you got in the box of Cheerios when you were a kid.
Yeah. I remember those prizes. Cracker Jack.
Remember when Cheerios used to be marketed to kids? Now Cheerios is marketed to adults. It's heart healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? But Cheerios used to be marketed to kids.
It did, yeah. You get prizes and everything in there. It was so great.
So anyway, if you're selling something and you want to get it on the radio, or maybe you have a yard sale tomorrow or Sunday maybe, because it's going to rain tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I saw a couple yard sale signs this morning on my way in down 200. It said Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I guess a garage sale could rain. It wouldn't matter, right?
It could, because you're out in the yard, too.
But anyway, if you
rummage sales,
if you want to use the show to advertise your stuff, just call in during that part. But what I want to tell you is that we have some tickets we'll be giving away during that time frame also for the
Yes.
Bluegrass Festival. The Bluegrass Festival is November 7th, 8th, and 9th. So we'll kind of put the two together. We'll kind of make it an hour of giving tickets away and also letting you call in to advertise your stuff. One of the headliners at the Fall Palatka Bluegrass Festival is Rhonda Vincent, and Robin and I had the pleasure of chatting with her a couple of times in person and one time on the air over the phone.
Yeah, she was great.
We feel like she's a friend, although she probably doesn't remember us. But anyway, so it's kind of cool to see her on the lineup there.
Very cool. Rhonda Vincent and the Rage.
All right, so that. Oh yeah, I wanted to do a few announcements. So tonight, tell me what's tonight. Tonight is the
Tonight is a football game.
The football game.
Yep, Lake Mineola High School.
But what is the
Hawks.
Halloween thing over at Top of the World? It's the one that Cheryl is doing. Cheryl.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's I don't have that information, but I know it's on Top of the
Here it
World
is, here it is.
tonight,
I got
and
it.
you have it. I don't have it.
It is called. I know if she's listening. She says, "Come on!" It's called Thrillapalooza. That's what it's called.
Yeah, it is. I couldn't remember the name.
Thrillapalooza is free. It's at the Circle Square Commons off of 80th Avenue. It is a fundraiser to help the Ocala Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Center. It's from 6 till 9 tonight. There's actually a show that they'll be putting on called Evelina's Scary Night. That begins at 7, but everything between 6 and 7, between that 1 hour, is just fun. You're going to be hanging out and meeting with people. And I believe the way they raise money is because there are people selling food.
Right,
So
exactly.
you go bring your own chair, by the way, and enjoy the entertainment over there on Top of the World, Circle Square Commons. Go eat and help out.
Yeah, all of the proceeds will go to the Rape Crisis Spouse Abuse Center.
Last time I went there, I got one of those big Italian sausage things.
Oh, that was so good, wasn't it?
That was good, yeah.
With onions and green peppers. It's wonderful. Dr. Terror Eyes will be making an appearance there, too. He's been invited to go there, yeah. Dr. Terror Eyes.
That's
So
fun. Oh,
you'll
my
love
God.
him.
Well, maybe we'll
He's
go.
got great hair.
We'll show up over there. I don't get out enough. I should do stuff.
Yeah, I've been doing stuff.
Tomorrow This is tomorrow at the Fort King National Historic Landmark. If you've never been to Fort King since they built it, and I don't mean the old one, I mean the new one. Ghosts, goblins, and ghouls return to Fort King for an evening of spine-tingling tales. By the way, there are some stories of real haunts over at Fort King. You know that, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
we had them on.
If ghosts hang around wherever they died, I don't know. People say they do. But anyway, there was, some battles there. And once upon a time. So anyway, so it's fun, and I don't think they have food, but you can bring your own food, right?
Right. You can bring your own cooler. You can bring your own beverages and food. Bring your blankets. Bring your chairs. They do have bleacher seating, but it's really, really nice because it's inside the fort. So bring your chairs and blankets, and it's great. It'll be well lit on the outside for parking and free event. Lee Schwartz from the Bellevue Public Library does a fabulous job every year with the park rangers, and it's going to be entertainment during the break, and the storytellers are superb. They are A1 class storytellers.
And the event is called Phantoms in the Park. It's from 7 till 9 tomorrow, and it is also free. Let's see, at Shalom Park on Sunday. Shalom Park is the beautiful park on the property of on Top of the World. It's open all the time. It's always free. This event is free. It's called Fun at the Park. Let's Get Buggy 2. This is the second time they're doing this. They will be releasing hundreds of thousands of ladybugs at Shalom Park. That ought to be a sight to see.
Yeah, that'll be beautiful.
They also have a new enclosed butterfly encounter exhibit.
You can feed the butterflies when you go in there, so that's pretty cool.
You can be in a costume if it's a costume without a mask. That's the only thing. They don't want masks.
Right, exactly.
It's free. It's open to the public. If you bring your own lawn chair, you'll be glad you did, because there aren't really that many places to sit there. Or if you prefer, bring a blanket so you can sit on the ground. It depends on your physical condition.
There will be food trucks there. You can bring a cooler with your beverages. And they're going to have Chappie McChesney. He's the honeybee consultant and the local beekeeper. You're going to be able to see the inside of a real Radio Beehive.
Plus, there's a real famous Nashville recording artist, right? What's
Right.
a pretty lady? What's
I
her-
can't recall her name. And a 13-year-old Christian Compton will be there. He's our own bug prodigy. He has an extensive bug collection and knowledge about insects. Face painting will be there. Face painting by Tanya. You will be able to paint your own rocks. A lot of entertainment there. It's so cool.
love painting my
And
own
the
rocks.
Early Learning Coalition will be there with a lot of activities and crafts for the family. So it's a free event.
One of my favorite things when I was a kid was my butterfly net. That butterfly net could catch anything. It didn't just catch butterflies.
I bet not.
When you're a kid, you just catch. I caught grasshoppers. I caught frogs. Yeah, I tried to catch a bird, didn't work. All right, let's look at the news.
But that's cool. You catch fish too with your butterfly.
I did not catch fish, Robin. I did not live near a creek.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
No, it did not.
All right. I thought you did.
There might have been fish in my father's fish tank, but I didn't even dare. All right, let's look at these things in the news. There is a piece of weather out there that you need to know about. I don't know for sure if it's named Tropical Storm Nestor or not, but it is the 16th storm of the season. It's in the Gulf, and it is heading our way. But it's not that big of a deal, but it will bring, that's probably the rain we're talking about today and tomorrow. So Tropical Storm Nestor, there are some tropical storm warnings issued for Yankeetown and north of Yankeetown. So actually it goes down to Clearwater Beach. Clearwater is where the storm surge warnings begin.
Oh, my.
But the actual tropical storm warnings go from Yankeetown up to the Panhandle somewhere.
Gosh.
Here's a horrible and sad and disturbing story, and so definitely, if you pray for this family. A 14-year-old girl is no longer with us. She was walking with two of her friends, and some guy, in either a pickup truck or a Bronco. I guess the kids weren't really clear. They were walking. Let's see. I think they were heading one direction, and the truck was on the wrong side of the road. Put it that way. The driver's side mirror hit the girl.
Oh.
And killed her. The truck also hit the other 14-year-old girl. She's in critical condition, so prayers for her for sure. There was a boy with them. He's 13. He did not get hit, but he's the one who called 911.
Oh, my God.
So the three of them were walking, and apparently the girl who died didn't want to walk in the grass because she was afraid of snakes. And so they were walking in the street, but still, I mean, the guy who drove got out of his truck or whatever he was driving, and then left.
Oh, my God.
And then left.
Oh, my God.
So it's a hit and run. The Highway Patrol wants you to know that the guy is described as a white guy in his 30s with dirty blonde hair. That could be a million people. He was wearing a white shirt and blue jeans. I don't know how that helps because, I guess if you knew somebody last night. The thing to look for is it's a 1990s Ford pickup truck or a Bronco. And again, they're taking this information from the kids and they might not know, so
yeah, it probably happens so fast.
But they must have found the mirror there. The mirror must have been broken off completely because the Highway Patrol says it is definitely missing its driver's side mirror. So
they're gonna get him.
All right,
they'll find him. You can't hide. You're gonna die of guilt.
In New Smyrna Beach, a high school teacher, 28-year-old Megan Paris, charged with having unlawful sexual activity with a minor. She reportedly turned herself into authorities yesterday after a judge issued a warrant for her arrest. She's in the Volusia County Jail.
Good.
She had sex with a boy, 16-year-old boy.
Good. Get rid of those pedophiles. That's what she is.
A guy, let's see, this guy is a surgeon, a trauma surgeon. He was flying an aircraft and did not show up at the airport he was supposed to show up at, and so now the Coast Guard is out looking for him in the Gulf of Mexico. His name is Stephen Schumacher. His family reported him overdue at 10:30 p.m. Wednesday, 2 hours after he was scheduled to end up on a trip from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, to Gonzales near Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So they say the last time the flight tracker showed him, it showed him 440 miles past the coast of Louisiana. So he went, something happened there.
Oh, my.
Today there's a spacewalk, Robin. 2 lady astronauts are going to make history because it's the first time that the entire spacewalking crew in this team, in this case there's 2 of them, is completely female. There are 4 males up there in the space station, but they'll be watching from the inside as the ladies go outside to change the batteries.
I wonder if they paint like bikinis on the outside of their astronaut suits. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
Well,
to have some kind of artwork out there?
That would be fun. But here's my thought about that.
Yeah.
If I had said that, that's no good. That's no good. You can say that stuff.
Yeah, see, they got to get creative about the artwork on the outside of the spacesuits. What an advertising
What should they
thing.
paint on the men's spacesuits, Robin?
Ooh, let's see.
Bermuda shorts?
There you go. They could have hairy chests.
Hey, by the way, if you're a teacher and you are following this story of the lady astronauts, this is spacewalk number 421, by the way. They're calling it her story in the making instead of his story in the making.
Gosh.
So it's her story in the making. If you're a teacher, NASA wants you to know that if you send some photos of you in the classroom following this story, the photos you take might end up on the spacewalk broadcast.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool.
Nice. But weren't there women in spacewalking with a guy?
Correct.
Okay.
But this is history, or her story, because it's the first time the entire team is female.
It's female. Okay. There you go.
There's always been a fella out there helping out. You know what that's like, Robin. You're a woman.
Yeah.
Right? You're trying to, put the flat tire on. You know exactly what you're doing. You don't need any damn man to help you. And then here comes me. Let me get that for you. I can do that for you. Let me get back. Come on. This was a man's job. Key West's annual Fantasy Fest celebration kicks off today. Or did it kick off yesterday? It kicks off today, I think.
Yeah, today,
Biketoberfest kicked off yesterday in Daytona.
Oh, okay.
But the Fantasy Fest kicked off yesterday. Let's see. It's 10 days of masquerade parties, elaborate costume contests, street fairs, and other festivities. The 2019 festival, which begins today, is themed in tune, but off-key.
Yeah. I love this theme. This is you got
in
stories.
tune, but off-key.
I think it's very clever.
Fantasy Fest Parade is happening October 26th. That's the climax of the event. By the way, they are celebrating climaxes. I'll tell you that in a second.
Okay.
Traditionally, they will attract 60,000 revelers, it says here.
But they're all going to be off-key.
Robin, how many guests, how many visitors go to the Ocala Christmas Parade? Is it 60,000?
They say that, yeah.
It's about
that's
that.
what they say, about 60,000. Yeah, that is the biggest event in Ocala.
Disney World has added a couple of names to the celebrities that will be reading from the Bible for the Christmas special they do over in Epcot, called the Candlelight Processional, I think is what it's called. They have added the names Cheetah Rivera and Warwick Davis.
Oh, nice.
If you don't know the other names, they are Isabella Rossellini.
I know her.
Marlee Matlin.
Yep.
Whoopi Goldberg. Neil Patrick Harris. Pat Sajak. Gary Sinise. Stephen Curtis Chapman. Edward James Olmos and Lisa Ling.
I know. I'm familiar with every name except Lisa Ling.
Okay.
Don't know what she's famous for.
NASA will stream the spacewalk, by the way, starting at 6:50. So they must have, maybe they did it already. Okay.
6:50 a.m.
Yeah. So maybe they're out there right now. Maybe I can.
Yeah, because they're usually out there 3 or 4 hours, right?
Let me see if I can find it on here. I just saw that on here where they were doing it. NASA.gov.
Yeah.
Let's see if they're streaming it right now. Is this live? Let's see. Friday, October 6:30 a.m. Astronauts Christina. Let's see. 3:30 p.m. There's a teleconference with the Planetary Projection Review findings.
Oh, okay.
All right. So how do I do this? Is this live? Oh, that must be them right there.
That's live. Look at that.
That issue again.
Warning for potential sharp.
The HAP is.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, look at them.
Protect the crew if we were to experience water in the helmet.
We'll keep doing that. HAP, I think, stands for helmet
Absorption pad.
Mm-hmm.
Are they talking?
Do glove checks. Looking
Is that
for any
them?
cuts
I
on
believe
gloves,
the
so
talkers,
we'll
the
be
clear
clearing
talkers,
that
are
out today.
not them.
Christina, how does this bag look? I have it out so I can see it.
That's them. Right
Oh,
there.
okay.
It is out. I can see it's in your vision. You definitely have some space to put it.
Wow. Anybody want to see this? Just go.
That is cool.
Just go online to nasa.gov. It shows up right away.
That is cool.
So if you want to watch what we're watching here, okay. There you go. It's kind of cool. Now I got to change all my news because it says it's going to happen, and it has happened.
And it's out there right now happening. That is so cool.
Yeah, look up. You might see them.
So, okay, this is a stupid question. Is it really well lit because of the sun, or do they have batteries powering lights out there? Because it's just outstanding. I just love that.
I would say that's the sun.
Okay. Okay.
That would be a big light.
That is really cool looking. Gosh.
Let's see. Classes will be closed for a second straight day today as about 32,000 Chicago public school teachers and aides remain on strike in the nation's third largest school district. The first major walkout by Chicago teachers since 2012 came after 10 months of talks over pay and benefits, class sizes, and teacher preparation time. Labor leaders also say the city has failed to offer a fair contract that pays for more support staff in the form of nurses, librarians, counselors, and school psychologists. There you go. A Port Orange man is facing felony charges for allegedly not telling sexual partners he was HIV positive.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
It's not good.
Nope.
New York man is suing Universal Studios Orlando, claiming that injuries suffered on the water slide at Volcano Bay caused paralysis.
Oh, my gosh.
According to the lawsuit filed in Orange County Circuit Court, James Bowen and his family were spending a day at Volcano Bay when he and his daughters decided to ride the Ponga Racers water slide. The lawsuit claims that Bowen hit a wall of water as he exited the water slide into the wading pool. He said it caused his neck to violently snap back, leaving him face down in the water and unable to move. Anyway, long story short, he had surgery, and he was a quadriplegic for a while. However, eventually he was able to begin to regain use of his arms and legs, but the lawsuit says he remains limited in what he can do. Wow.
Wow.
Gotta be careful on those things.
Yeah.
All these rides. These rides, the slingshot ride. Oh my gosh. That definitely looks like you're gonna be snapping your head back and forth.
Yeah, it does.
A South Florida man jumped into a backyard swimming pool to get an 8-foot, 8-inch alligator out of the water.
Jeez, what a dummy.
He wrestled with it in order to get it tired. Once the alligator got tired and fell asleep, he held the large alligator over his head for a photo that I love. And I guess they didn't do anything to hurt the alligator. They just took it away and brought it back to some body of water that would be more comfortable in, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, that's very cool. But I mean, he must have.
The guy is called Gator Boy. Okay, so.
Oh, so he knows.
He's got a reputation, yeah. So that's what he does.
Oh, so he was called.
Right.
Then it wasn't like it was his pool. He decided to jump in and do it.
All right, if you look online and you see this video, it's really an impressive video. It's not really clear, but you can see what's happening. A Utah state trooper named Ruben Correa heard a car horn, and then he saw a crashed car on the train tracks. The driver was unconscious inside the train. The commuter train was getting closer and closer. This was 6:50 in the morning, Wednesday. It was still dark in Centerville, Utah, about 15 miles north of Salt Lake City. The state trooper Trooper Correa ran up to the car and pulled the driver out of harm's way within seconds of the commuter train hitting the car. You can see this in the video. I mean, he is out of harm's way and with the other person safe in the nick of time, Robin. There was no extra time. He couldn't have been any closer to death in that moment right there. So.
Oh, my God. No, God puts angels everywhere.
Yeah. A New Jersey couple says they were charged $2.18 too much for ordering 2 fast food meals out of Taco Bell.
Okay.
They say the advertisement said $5 a piece.
Right.
They were charged $1.09 more per meal. When they asked why, they said, well, the fine print does say not available in all locations. They said, well, that doesn't matter. So they are now suing Taco Bell in a class action lawsuit. That means that every person in this country that had to pay $1.09 extra will get that $1.09 returned to them if they win this lawsuit.
Yeah. But I wonder if, they got to save the receipts.
You probably do. You probably do. They're taking the court's time, and they're causing themselves to have to pay an attorney. Of course, Taco Bell will pay the attorney because they'll probably lose.
Right, exactly.
But why would they lose if there's a disclaimer in the ad that says, not available in all locations?
Yeah, they shouldn't lose because it's there in fine print. Look at that picture. Isn't that something?
Well, Rob was talking about the
NASA
spacewalk. Okay.
This is pretty.
And a company is looking for an unusual skill set that involves watching 30 Disney movies in 30 days. If you get the job, you'll get paid $1,000.
Wow.
Just thought I'd tell you that. All right, we'll take a little break. Be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. Kurdish fighters in northern Syria report shelling despite a 5-day ceasefire with Turkey announced by Vice President Pence yesterday.
We have confirmed reports today that Turkish shellings are renewed and there are reports of civilian casualties. The agreed upon 5-day pause in fighting, if it were to hold, would turn into a permanent agreement if the United States is able to convince the Kurds to retreat from a safe zone Turkey is trying to create along its border. There are questions about how exactly the U.S. will facilitate the withdrawal of Kurdish forces since President Trump pulled all U.S. troops from northern Syria.
Fox's Trey Yingst in Turkey. President Trump tells supporters at a campaign rally in Dallas about the impeachment inquiry.
What they're really doing is they're coming after and fighting you, and we never lose.
The Democrats are pushing to win Texas next year for the first time since Jimmy Carter did it in 1976. President Trump says that's not happening. America's listening to Fox News.
Napa know-how.
Why should you buy a 99-cent Napa bag? Because it's no ordinary bag. It can save you 20% on 3 or more items you can fit inside. Some call that magic. Others say it's the 8th wonder of the world. But whatever it is, it's the best way to save you 20% on brakes, filters, wipers, and more. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores while supplies last. Minimum 3 items. Exclusions apply. Offer ends 10/31/19.
Panera has new breakfast wraps. And yeah, they're an easy on-the-go start to your day. But these are no microwave and go wraps. These are slow-smoked Chipotle chicken, egg, and avocado go-getters. They're maple bacon, eggy smoked Gouda bundles of portable bliss. And they all pair perfectly with our new cold brews. All this can be yours in an instant with rapid pickup. For breakfast that's fast, not fast food. Panera, food as it should be.
Opinion.
Here is your 1-minute news brief. The Florida Highway Patrol is reporting that a hit-and-run accident left a 14-year-old girl from Micanopy dead and another 14-year-old girl in critical condition. Police are looking for an older model Ford pickup truck or Bronco missing its driver's side mirror. Tropical storm warnings have been issued for Florida's Gulf Coast from Yankeetown to the Panhandle as the National Hurricanes
We'll also be offering incredible discounts on digital marketing opportunities you won't get anywhere else. Tickets are just $89 and lunch is included. For more information, visit brickcity.com and use promo code RADIO to save 10% on your ticket price. Seats are limited, so visit brickcity.com today.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry. Robin, how are you?
Pretty good. Today's Friday. You got the game tonight. Exciting, right? You have to drive to Mineola?
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's really no other way to get there. I don't own a helicopter, so I guess I'll drive.
Was that a snappy answer to a stupid question? Was that one of those?
No,
not
at all. I would love to have a helicopter. Can you imagine if we had a sponsor of a helicopter company and they flew me into like the 50-yard line?
Oh, that'd be cool.
You know.
Now, welcome to the field, the play-by-play announcer. That would be great.
It might not be so far in the future. There might be Uber drones. You might be taking a drone, an autonomous drone that just takes you wherever you want to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's closer than getting a helicopter.
All right, we do have a 20 after today, so unfortunately the fun topic I have is going to have.
Well, good. I only have 20 minutes worth of material today, so it'll be fun.
So let's jump into this. How's the blood supply?
We're right there. We're at a 4-day blood supply. We've had a really good week, this is our time of the year. Vampires start coming out in force, and it's good for us. So we just need to continue to do that. We really need platelet donors. So hopefully more and more of those will show up. But come see us on the Boulevard, 1607 East Silver Spring Boulevard.
Okay, and we want to make sure we thank our sponsors, Palm Garden of Ocala and Penn Flooring. Take a tour at Palm Garden at 2700 Southwest 34th Street and ask all the questions that will make you more knowledgeable about what they have to offer. The two things I can tell you are they are a skilled nursing, health, and rehabilitation center. That's really one thing, isn't it? But anyway, that's what I can tell you. I can tell you another thing. They're really nice. They're really sweet people. Okay, so that's two things. And Penn Flooring will make your home or office more beautiful from the floor up. They're at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. We use their product here, and they installed it here, and it's been lasting and really looks really good as it did the first day, which was 7 years ago or so. So yesterday, Galen, I went to the grocery store, and the guy in front of me was having trouble with the little machine, or it seemed to have had trouble with the machine that takes your card. And the lady has explained to him how to do it, and he goes, "Oh, I know how to do it. I'm just distracted because I can't take my eyes off of you." And she says, "Well, thank goodness my husband's not in line." And I thought, oh my gosh, that was so bad. Why did that guy do that? I mean, I don't know. Does that kind of stuff bother you? I hope it does. Does it bother you? I kind of set him up, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. I guess they didn't know. I don't think I'd say that to somebody. Was it a young person? I mean,
no, there's no way that this young woman, the woman was young. There's no way this guy's that. Oh my gosh. I hate to say anything about anybody, but do you know that those two characters that Disney has called Tweedledee and Tweedledum? Mm-hmm. Well, he was one of them.
Yeah, there's a time and place. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Robin, you're a lady.
They didn't know each other or anything.
Oh, I know. Oh, you could tell by the way she answered. Thank goodness my husband's not in line. Right?
Yeah.
I just can't imagine that being a real interaction.
Oh, trust me.
Struggling with that.
It was
so.
I'm not exaggerating or making.
What I mean by that is that would be like something I would say to my wife if I was working at Publix and she was in line.
That's different. Yeah, that's really different. No.
I know, but that's what I'm. You see what I'm saying? I just don't understand it.
Well,
I'm struggling with that. I can't imagine that happening.
Well, you have to take my word for it. I'm not exaggerating, not making it up. And in fact, I could add to it. As I'm leaving, I heard him talking to another young lady. This one had a child with her, and you can tell he's just questioning her with, whatever, just, I don't know, hitting on her, whatever.
Yeah.
Please,
that's not right.
All right, well, that's wrong. Right. I mean, that's just flat out wrong. Let me be clear about that. I was trying to find a way to apologize for the guy, but that's just not possible.
No, you can trust me on this one. This guy was out of line, and that definitely made her feel uncomfortable and made me cringe. So I thought to myself, hey, there's a Galen segment in this. So I went to, is it called Reddit? I went to Reddit, and I was looking to see if anybody had posted cringe-worthy behavior that they witnessed in public, and I got some. Ready?
Nice.
All right, here we go. This is the rest of the stuff I didn't witness. I only witnessed that one. Let's see. Here's this one. When you're with somebody who speaks so poorly about their significant other, like
I hate that.
on a regular basis. Yeah, I hate that too. I don't even like it in comedy. I don't even like when these comedians are. And I know, what's the guy's name? The no respect guy. He used to do that all the time. My wife used to see my wife.
Dangerfield.
And to turn it around, the Joan Rivers, she used to do that about her husband too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Phyllis Diller about Fang.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, here's the one. The guy.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I hate the way my wife texts. She doesn't use proper nouns. All she uses pronouns, and I never know who she's talking about. We had that discussion yesterday. So I'm like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I don't know who they is. Who's they? So there you go.
That's a good one. But that's not constantly. I think the key here is constantly.
No, but she does it constantly. How about that?
All right, how about this one? The person who is obnoxious because they think they have to be loud with everything they say.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We know people like
Sure.
that.
Ooh, I don't know what you're talking about, Larry.
Yeah, no, it's not you.
Pretty loud.
Well, on the air, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, not in real life.
Pretty loud all the time.
No, you're not.
I don't have really an inside voice. I'm not good at that.
Let me ask you something. You go to see somebody in the hospital. Do you lower your voice?
You mean like seeing a patient?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I try not to do that. I don't like hospitals.
Right. All right, well, that's an example. All right, here's another one.
I'm in them all the time, but I don't necessarily like them.
Okay, this one doesn't apply to us. This is the person who's waiting for the subway, and then they stand right by the door, and they won't let people getting out a chance to get out. That's, I don't know.
You see the people who superglued themselves to the subway in Great Britain because of climate change or something yesterday?
Oh, jeez.
Yesterday?
No, I didn't.
And I'm like, well, don't you want people to use mass transit?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you want from us anymore. I mean,
I know.
They superglued themselves during rush hour. And this guy's yelling at her, going, I got to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
She's just looking at him, and I'm like, oh, my God. It's unbelievable.
Well, did you happen to see the story about the guy who hit the charging bull in Wall Street with it said a fake banjo? I don't know what a fake banjo is, and actually damaged one of the horns on the statue.
Yeah,
causing.
Well, I hope he has to pay for that.
$15,000 in damage, and they say he was doing that to protest global warming. What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How does that help? I just don't. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. I just don't. I don't help. I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and this guy was talking about how his 7-year-old daughter couldn't sleep at night because of global warming. And I'm listening. I'm like, what are you telling this poor child?
The air conditioner doesn't work.
I have a 15-year-old who doesn't know anything about climate change, much less when they're 7.
Right.
There you go. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, what are you telling them?
It's the adults.
The world's going to end? I mean, that's not helpful.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he should have just lowered the air conditioner, the thermostat a little bit. Maybe she was just hot.
Maybe she was just really hot.
Maybe she's hot.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Worried about. They got other things to worry about when you're 7. Like learning how to tie your shoes.
All right, here's another cringeworthy moment.
What are you going to trade your lunch for? Those are the important things.
People who feel it's appropriate to rub the belly of a pregnant woman.
Oh, don't you hate that? It's disgusting.
I'm that guy, though.
You do? You rub the belly?
Oh, like if there's a coworker, I ask first, and I'm like, hey, can I rub the belly? I don't know why.
Why?
I was told it was good luck.
That's a personal thing. Wow.
But a baby, see, I've never viewed that. I always think like a baby is a part of the community kind of a thing.
Gosh.
Yeah, I'm that guy. I rub the belly of pregnant women. Yeah, I'm that guy.
That's a t-shirt.
I can't help it.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Hey, did you happen to see Howard Stern on the Ellen DeGeneres show?
Who?
Howard Stern.
No, I mean Howard Stern is no longer Howard Stern.
He
used to be so good.
He wanted her to have something that would take people's mind off of whatever trouble she got into for sitting with George Bush. Was it a football game?
She
Baseball?
sat with the president. I don't know how that's in trouble, but yeah.
But she got in trouble. So he said, if you kiss me and we get it on film, people will talk about that more. So.
That's ridiculous.
They kissed
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
He needs to grow up.
No, he used to be really, really good, and now he's so worried about people, accepting him and liking him. He's not nearly as good anymore.
He's getting creepy.
Great.
He's older.
Here's one. Somebody who puts a long post on social media with this line as an opening line. I don't usually make posts on Facebook, but... I don't usually.
Hate that.
I don't usually talk about my health, but I don't usually show my scars, but... let's see. People who lick their fingers to separate the papers at the printer. Those papers are mine. Why are you licking?
Yeah, I know. That's disgusting.
I didn't know people still did that. I didn't know that was still a thing.
Yeah, sometimes
I use it, but these are my papers. You got to separate the papers.
Well, if it's my papers, but if it's
why do you have to separate the papers?
Because otherwise there's two of them, and I need to have them one at a time.
Printed?
Yeah, when I have the papers in front of me right now, in order for me to separate them, I get a little bit of a, sticky
I never understood the chemistry behind licking it, though.
Well, it's what I do.
I don't know. That's cringeworthy. Yes,
it
Larry,
makes a seal.
You're a bad person. That's much worse than rubbing the belly of a pregnant woman. Much worse.
Let's see. Asking. No, let's skip that one. We got one more. All right. The guy who comes up to you and says, "Hey," oh no, I like this one better. The fake affection. Oh my God, it's so good to see you, and then you get a fake hug. Oh my God, it's so good to see you, and you get a fake hug. You get those people?
Yeah.
Is there such a thing as a fake hug?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm glad Robert.
Are you a hugger, Larry?
I am more now than I used to be. I don't. Okay, here in the studio, it's different than my family. Just so you know, there's a little bit of a difference. So my family gets hugs. Absolutely.
A big difference.
Yeah,
sure.
Absolutely. But I remember I didn't know what to do. I was always so awkward with it all. And then we had a lady who one time said, "Well, Larry likes giving hugs," and I thought, "What? When did I get that reputation?" So then I started just holding out my hand, and it doesn't end. I'm never the instigator. I'm always, but I'll follow through with it.
There you go.
I mean, if somebody gives me a hug, who's the guy? There's a guy who comes in and hugs me all the time.
Oh.
Who's that guy?
Oh, gosh. I can't remember the name now. I know.
Hey!
Hugger, so.
Yeah, as a hugger.
Hey, you big galoo.
Robin's a hugger.
Yeah, you want a hug from Robin.
That's Val. I mean, but I'm a hugger. Yeah.
No, that's good.
You've never hugged me, Galen. I don't think you've ever hugged me.
I've hugged you before.
Have you?
Oh, I mean, you're so much bigger than me. Yeah.
All right. The guy's trying to get online here. Where's the bloodmobile?
He's got 2 minutes. We're at the Publix on Blitchton Road. But feel free to call us at 622-3544. Get the wife, donate blood.
And don't forget to tune in tonight to listen to Galen doing the play-by-play of the game between Vanguard and Mineola. Galen is going to drive himself down to the game, just so you know.
Yeah, but I am open to public transportation of some kind if we could set that up.
Just so you know, I do have a friend with a limousine service. Maybe? What do you think?
Yeah. I think that would be
you want me to take care of that?
A long time. I don't know.
Take care of that
you do have a guy. I want to save that for when I need it.
All right. Hey, all right, be careful. We'll listen tonight. We'll be listening in. Thank you, Galen.
All right, you guys are the best.
All right, we'll be right back.
out here for Dairy Queen Silver Springs. We want to thank